Welcome live viewers, welcome replay viewers to my stream. I am multi-streaming on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube as I do most Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays around 11:30 a.m. Pacific Time for about an hour of TLC and tunes at TiffanyTLCMusic on all socials. What else do I want to say? I do mostly modern American folk on acoustic guitar, but I also do some bluesy songs, vocal looping songs. I have piano songs. Hi, Whitney! I got the turquoise with a dash of orange, which is why I have an orange shirt on. I sound really quiet, huh? You know what? I sound really loud in my own ears, so I think maybe I was speaking quietly because I sounded quiet in my own ears. Why I sounded, loud in my own ears. Am I sounding quiet now? You know, you said that the other day, and everybody else thought I sounded not quiet. But how do I sound now? Now that I'm speaking at a normal volume. That's so weird. Gosh, I just am an absolute conundrum about why these things keep happening. Let me see. Yeah, I don't even have a volume suppressor of any kind. It's set to max volume. And it sucks. I'm so sorry. And it's showing on my audio mixer here, it's showing, you know, that it's not peaking or anything. It's not like it's that level. Yeah, let's see if we can get Keegan. Hello, Keegan. What do you think of the volume? Whitney is the second day of having some troubles with my volume. Is my volume, I know you tend to think it's quiet anyway, but like, is it unusually quiet? Testing. Let me watch on the computer. I know, isn't that funny? I almost thought, Whitney, for a second, I thought you had seen him comment before you said your thing, but then I realized, no, he hadn't commented. That's an amazing coincidence. Okay. So, and it's not so much like, it's more like I'm wondering, do I sound more quiet than usual? Because, yeah, like, I know you tend to think I could be louder in general, but I'm curious if there's been a change. Sounds like not from your perspective of your phone. Hey. Big hugs. How are you, my friend? I had to take over the counters this morning. I'm wondering, I'm fighting some slight head pain. I had an eventful day yesterday. Overall, I'm glad for what I learned and experienced, but it was something. Did you? Oh, I'm so sorry, but it's all better now? Did it go away on its own, or did you have to take something? What do you take? Do you have any meds that work for you? I'm not remembering. You're just sore today. Oh, like sore, or generally sore in some other way? I know that feeling where you're like, the migraine's done, but it's just like you have, like the intensity's done, but you're not all the way out of all the pain. Speaking of done, I think I'm going to start with I'm so done. Oh my gosh, Whitney, that is awful. I wish you could get Nurtec. Now it doesn't work for everybody, but I think it works for the vast majority of, because there are different types of migraines, but I think Nurtec treats the most common type. Really wish you could get it. There is there might be a different name. Rigimplant is the name, I think, of the generic version of it. And there is a version, there is a prescription, there is a version. I'm my usual quiet self. You know, I could turn up my mic volume. What happens is it'll actually peak when I play guitar. That's the trouble. So I try to avoid that in general. It's hard to get a hold of. Yeah, it is super expensive. So how it's worked for us is that we found coupons online coupons. I had a telemedicine doctor prescribe it for me, and I got an online coupon. I don't know how that would work in your country, because one coupon from the manufacturer I could not use because it requires you have no insurance, and I do have insurance. But then there was like GoodRx, I think, just some generic coupons that did work, and so still very expensive. I think I do on OBS. Let me kind of see for a second. I don't want to get too into this so we have some time to sing, but let me click settings. Where do I look for that again? Stream? No. Audio? No, that's not what it is. It's not on settings. Maybe we'll have to look at this later. I think it's under the particular scene, right? Ooh, I don't know. Let's see, properties, advanced audio, properties under my audio. No. Is it? I'm on my audio input capture. Filters? Filters, there it is. Threshold is negative 18 decibels. Ratio is 10. Threshold is negative 18. Attack is 6 ms. Release is 60 ms. Output gain is 3 decibels. Technology with TLC. Wait, that's not what I signed up for. Well, maybe we can take a look at this after, but I think I feel like I've looked at these immensely. I could increase the output gain on here, maybe. Let me just try that. Going from 3, well, actually, you know what? I should take a picture of the current settings so that, also, am I going to be able to apply those midstream? So I'm going to take a picture of how they started, in case they're horrible. Now let me make sure that picture came through. It did. Amazing. Wipe off my camera lens. Maybe I'll increase the output gain. So I'll increase it to 5.00 decibels. What? I don't know if that's going to do anything. Did that change anything at all? Anything? Anything different? I kind of don't think so. Well, everything sounds the same and sort of looks the same. But I'm thinking I'm going to have to turn the volume back down on like I just did on the USB audio interface, because otherwise it will peak when I play the guitar. We can test it. But because I'm about to play an intense song, I'm so done. Let's do that. Let's get some music going, and we can continue to diagnose. I'm surprised that it would let me change it in the middle of the setting, but it wasn't grayed out or anything, so. Now already answered. Hi, Trevor. I'm so done, done. Yeah, I have fun. Wanna dance in the sun, sun, sun. With everyone, with everyone, with everyone. Whew. Thanks for the emos. I gotta what? Open my Twitch. How are you doing, Trevor? Good to see you.